It's day 4. Day 4 is the day that apparently the side effects start kicking in of my chemotherapy. And given that my tumours are in my lungs, and that also they've caused some lymphangitis, which means that it's inflammation of part of my lungs, and means that I haven't been able to breathe very well at all. And all of a sudden, I feel as though my breathing is slightly easier. You think, is it just because it's an absolutely beautiful day? I mean, it's glorious. I just can't help thinking of that wonderful song by Elbow, One Day Like This a Year, it'd see me right. The garden looks absolutely glorious. My husband knows how much I absolutely love the garden. So he's been working hard to make it look green and just fabulous. And you just think, well, there can't be much wrong with the world on a day like today. But that's kind of half the problem, isn't it? You do have to sometimes stop yourself kind of analysing every little twinge, every little tick, and thinking, is my breathing better or is it a little bit worse? Is my mouth feeling a little bit sore? What's going on with my health? Because that way, let me tell you, madness lies. And of course, I'm sitting in front of my computer here, which is the Hypochondriacs Charter. My gosh, the amount of information you can find on the computer. You can scare yourself absolutely silly, or you can find something that says, you'll be absolutely fine, I'm sure. So the thing about cancer is it's so personal. It's so individual to you. I mean, I can remember blithely telling a friend at work that she just told me her friend had just been diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was full of hope and said, look at how well I'm doing. It's several years on. That it's something like nearly 80% survival rate, between 70 and 80% survival rate when you first get it. And I bumped into her a year later and said, oh, how's your friend? She said, oh, she died. And she was younger than I was. And there just seems to be no rhyme, no reason. If I'm responding to this chemotherapy, I am one of very, very lucky, something like 3 in 10. I'm told it's about 30% with what I'm having, the docetaxel. That means 7 out of 10 women won't respond and will have to move on to something else. If I'm responding, that's absolutely fantastic, because today I am feeling absolutely fantastic, and I really wasn't expecting that. But given that they're giving me my chemotherapy just a small dose at a time, I think this is obviously what they were going for. Try not to knock me out too much. Try to give me a little bit of energy, get through it all, because I'm going to need all my energy to fight this stuff off. And if I can make docetaxel work through sheer willpower, I think today is what it feels like.